Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome to Parkitect. Welcome to Parkitect. This is a tycoon roller coaster-y game in the same vein as like Roller Coaster Tycoon, Planet Coaster, etc. This game, it kind of flew under my radar, and I was browsing Steam the other day, and I came across it, and I've been playing it for the last couple days, and it's so good. And it's such a good building game. There are so many building options. It's kind of like Planet Coaster gave a massive number of building options to you as a player, but it was also not super intuitive. And I admit, it's been a while since I played Planet Coaster. It's been quite a while. But if I remember correctly, it wasn't like super intuitive. It was very finicky with the building, and it was very kind of tedious in some ways. Not that it wasn't fun. It was very good, and you had control over absolutely everything. But I think the building system in this game is a bit more streamlined, while still giving you a lot of options. Unlike, say, Jurassic World Evolution, which I played a while back on the channel, and I was kind of disappointed with because it really didn't give you any options for building. It was pretty much build specific structures and add dinosaurs at the end. This, on the other hand, you can customize the look of your park to an insane level, and I've really been enjoying it. So we're going to jump into the campaign. I've played through several levels of the campaign over the last couple days to kind of get a feel for the game and how it all works and all that kind of stuff. But we're just going to start from the beginning. Let's start with let's start with Maple Meadows. We'll skip the tutorial and do Maple Meadows. The first park, our goals are to have 200 guests in the park and, if possible, complete all the optional goal or the non-optional goals by the end of the first year. So let's jump into that. And here we go. We have a large clearing of maple trees, lots of maple trees. We've got about $28,000 to work with. Looks like this is our park space. It's very flat. This is where the guests will all come in, but we don't own any land outside of this fence, so we can't do anything with this area. We can only work on the stuff over here. So, a couple things about this game, and I'm only going to go into like the really tutorial-esque aspects of it in this very first episode. After that, I'm just going to kind of build and do things. But one interesting thing about this game, you have control, management over employees, to set the ability to set prices and goods and all that kind of stuff. Pretty par for the course when it comes to tycoon-type games. One thing that's interesting about Parkitect, though, is that your guests don't want to see the kind of behind-the-scenes stuff that happens in your park. So, for example, we're going to need some... let's do this. Let's kind of get rid of that employee path there. Let's make kind of a main street here, and let's make it like 3 wide, right? So this is like our main street. And say we want to put some shops on the main street, because we'll need some food and all that kind of stuff. So let's say we want a burger shop. We'll do a fruit juice shop and a pretzel shop, right? So you got your shops here. These shops need to be stocked with goods from your employees. We have a hauler up here who will do that. But your guests don't want to see that stuff. They don't want to know they don't want to know how this stuff happens. It ruins the immersion for them. So what you want to do is you want to kind of cover this stuff up with all sorts of building things, and that's where the game really gets fun for me. I really enjoy all the different things you can kind of do here. So let's kind of take a look around. Looks like there's not really much of a theme that's been set. There's a little bit here. Let's just grab this wall piece. And let's just kind of do something like that. And we'll kind of start working on a structure. So I think we'll go in here. Go to pillars. Let's make this window just a little bit bigger. There we go. Let's grab... Where's my fat pillar? Pillar half. I guess it's this one? Yep, okay, it's that one. So let's grab this, but let's make it a different color. Let's grab that color right there. Put the color picker over here as well. And you can hold left Alt to bring up the grid, and then everything will kind of snap to the grid, which is really nice. So we'll just kind of do something real simple like that. And then let's maybe bring this up to about there. And we'll do something maybe kind of like this. That seems pretty good. Then let's go to borders. Nope. Hey. I don't need the little pop-up thing. There we go. Go to borders, go to Cornice Peak. Grab that color. And let's go maybe here or so. Ooh, actually, the burger's gonna mess with that. Let's do this instead. I have a different plan. Here's what we'll do. We'll go half slope. I think we'll have to go up a little higher than that. Probably like, well, let's just find out. If I kind of, that might actually work. This might be fine. Let's grab a roof piece here. Half slope. It doesn't matter what the color is. I just want to see if this will clip. It's not going to clip. Okay, good. Good. So we're fine. All right. So now that we know that, let's go probably this. And we'll grab this color, but I want to make it a bit darker. That's a little too dark. Let's lighten it up a little bit. Yeah, that's much better. I think we'll do something like this. That seems good. And that way the burger is still visible, but it's not quite as bad. All right. Then let's go half pillar. Grab that color. And let's just bring this up a little bit higher. And then we'll do the same here in the back. Let's put there we go. Then let's go to borders. I think this is the one we want. Grab that color right there. Oh, yeah. Look at that. That's nice. There we go. And we got a nice little burger shack, restaurant, mall, strip thing. Totally works. All right. So now we need to make sure that our guests can't see it. So let's go to fences. Maybe grab this fence right here. Just something real simple. I think the other thing I want to do is actually put some of these down here along the pathway as well. Yeah, I think that's going to look really nice. Okay, cool. So then let's go into fences. Grab this curb. Ooh, that's not what I want. Okay. I don't like that there's this little bit right here. Maybe we'll just go without that. I think it'll be fine. So let's, we'll do this instead. I have a better plan. So go to decorations, grab this. And we'll make like maybe a little flower box here. And go flowers. Something like that. Just so there's like a little bit of a centerpiece. And then grab some benches. I'm thinking probably... is there anything a little darker? Can I darken those up at all? Not really. That's still not what I'm looking for. No, maybe we go with like the metal ones. Yeah, that gives us a nice contrast. I like it. Okay. And then for the trash bins, we can use sort of the matching trash bins. Do something sort of like that. What else do we have for shops? We do need some bathrooms. Maybe we'll make like a little bathroom deal. So let's go here. This will be our entrance. Go like that. Maybe we go with like a stony path here instead. Yeah, I think that's good. Put a bathroom there. And a bathroom there. Grab that wall piece. Do something like that. Let's go with this door. Not really a fan of the black. You know what the ideal solution would be? Well, what do we want instead of black? Maybe like a... How's that look? Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that. That's a nice little highlight. Okay, cool. Then... can add some more detail to it. Like so. Grab this door again. We'll put one in front of each of the bathrooms. And maybe do something like that. Bring that up like so. Grab a full pillar. Like that. Just to give us a little bit of extra. That seems good. Yeah, I'm liking this. Okay. Back to walls. Here we go. And the ones we want are all the way down here. Gotta make sure we got the right color. So we'll go there, and then we need the half slope wall. Go there. And there. Lovely. And then finally, roof. Half slope. I guess it's just the lighting. That looks darker in the... Okay, that's fine. Flat. That color. Something like that. And then we can go... Is there an awning? I know there's an awning. I just gotta find it. I think... Maybe that one. Maybe like a nice green awning. Like right there. And then... Nice little sign right there. Letting people know these are the bathrooms. Lovely. And then maybe we put a bathroom or a trash can on either side right there. I like it. Okay, so we got bathrooms. We have restaurants. What we do not have at the moment is any rides. So those are kind of important for an amusement park. So this is kind of our main street. So let's maybe put... Let's just start with maybe like a carousel. Nice and simple. We'll put, something like that. Then let's go to our queues. So this will be where people queue up to get in the ride. And then this will be the exit from the ride. So that seems good. Just kind of put a nice little border on this path. There we go. And then let's do the inside of it as well. Yeah, I like it. That'll do. Okay. So then I want to have kind of a walkway. So let's just make some pillars here. I want this to be covered. The carousel itself doesn't have to be covered because it already has a cover on it. But it's nice if it rains to have areas where your guests can stay dry. They appreciate that. Just kind of finish getting a couple of these in. There we go. That's pretty good. Now, before I continue, let's look at roofs. Let's just see what we have. Okay, so we got some stuff here. I don't think the corner will work. Well, actually, corner would work if I raise up one side. I don't hate that idea. Maybe what we do... That's the wrong angle. Is there a... There's probably not a shallower one. That's probably even more dramatic. Yeah, that's not going to work. Okay, so let's use a different roof. I suppose we could go... I really want to use this one, but it doesn't have a half slope like I want. Ooh, I got an idea. Yeah, I like this. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Let's go back to borders. Go to this. This should already be the right color. So let's go like that. Then we'll go here. Or maybe... Yeah. I know what we're doing. I know what we're gonna do. This will work. Now we got to get these bits in here. What I want to kind of do on each of these back corners, we'll have, I'm going to call it a tower, for lack of a better term. But basically, we're going to have kind of a raised bit in the back, these back two corners here. And then this front part, where the entrance and stuff is, this whole thing is going to be raised up. I think this will look really good when it's done. So, let's go back to roofs. Half slope. I guess we're going to have to use this one. Even though I don't love that. There we go. Let's go back to our pillar. Not color picker. There we go. Go back to the pillar here. Let's raise that up. Maybe we even go like so. Then we'll grab the little bit here. Actually, let's turn it that way instead. I also feel like these roof bits need to be darker. Yeah, I think that needs to be a bit darker. Just make it a little bit darker. Oh, paint. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's much better. And then we'll do the same on. Oh. There we go. Something like that. And then we're going to do the front here. Just get those where we want them to be. Grab the half slope. Like so. A little flat bit. And then I think just to kind of round it out, I want to add another line there. And there. I think that looks a bit better. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay. So then we can look at this. Excitement is at 17, which isn't great, but I think we can probably get like $2.25 for this ride. I'll hit open now just so I don't forget later, even though we're still paused, so no guests are coming into the park right now, because what I like to do when I start a scenario like this is I like to basically just do a lot of the initial building and stuff right away before I even open the park up to guests. So we'll get there, but we're just not there yet. So let's add in another ride. Maybe this time we just keep it nice and simple. We do like a Ferris wheel right here. Q can go there. Exit can go there. Got this. There we go. Keep that nice and simple. And then what we can maybe do... Let's do this. Let's go here. I'm just going to build a little thing like this. Go there. Put the roof on it. And probably like so. There we go. Then what we can do is we can go to this blueprint bit here. And I can say this. I want to make that into a blueprint. So let's call it like simple rustic cover. So now that's all blueprinted. We can just delete this. And then if we come down here, we have it. And all we got to do is put it in place. And that's pretty easy. There we go. And we can even do it right there. There we go. And then I just need to get rid of those 2 little bits right there so people can actually get through. Oh, and that one right there as well. And then that's all good. And that'll save us a ton of time because we'll probably be using that design throughout the park in a lot of different places. So we can save a little bit of time there. I also think I want different fences here. So you got these kind of default ones. We can change those pretty easily if we want. We can go to fences. Maybe we go like here. But we grab this darker color. Ooh, that's really nice. Yeah, I like the look of that a lot. And we can just replace all these default fences that you get around any path with this kind of darker, nicer color. Kind of hard to see what I'm doing. There we go. And then that should be all of it. Yep, that looks good. Let's do the same on this ride. There we go. I really do think that those need pillars, though, to look good. These little, like, half pillars, I think, are what really kind of tie the look together. I think without that, it looks a little bit off. Let's just kind of put a couple little half pillars in back there. That's a nice look. It's a really nice look. I like it. Okay. And then excitement is at 12, which is super low. I think I'm just going to leave it at $1.50, but let's change the colors a little bit. Instead of blue, maybe we go like a red to kind of keep with everything else. And I think, honestly, that looks just fine. The last thing I want to do is I want to make a roller coaster. Now, there is a full-blown, super awesome roller coaster editor in this game. Like, if you want to go and you want to make a roller coaster 1 track at a time, and you're good at that sort of thing and you enjoy it, it's totally doable. It can be done. I'm more interested in building and detailing things and making them look pretty, so I'm just going to do it this way. I'm just going to cheat and use one of the blueprint pre-made coasters that somebody smarter than me created. Maybe later in the series we'll do more with this stuff, but for now I think this is fine. Now the question is, where do I want to put it? I mean, we have a lot of unused space back here. I kind of like the idea of putting it up there. And then let's change the colors. Let's go maybe like an orange. And then like a red, like a darkish red. Like maybe something like that. And then maybe we darken that up a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. Now, they're going to be able to see some stuff back here, but we can worry about that later. So, let's see. The one with the little kiosk is our queue. So, let's go maybe over here. And then go there. And then let's bring it down a little bit. And then over. Like so. This bit here is still going to be our main street. This whole thing. So then up here, we'll go there. And then we can just bring it straight down like that. This is our exit. And then this thing is basically done. Excitement is at 40-ish, so we can probably get, I'll say 5. Something like that. Seems decent. So it's not much to look at, but it's a start. It's a good start. And we can decorate it and make it look real pretty down the road. So let's just kind of detail out this pathway just a little bit. There we go. Do the same over there. And then we got to figure out how far do we want to space this stuff apart? Maybe like 3? Maybe we do something like that. That seems good. And then we'll just make a couple more flower boxes. Keep those in here. Okay. Add in some benches, because we need people to be able to sit down for when they get tired. And then, I suppose last... Oh, but there's not really a spot where I can put a... I can't put a light in the middle of a block. It has to be on the edge of a path. But I suppose what we could maybe do... not that lamp. Maybe this one? Yeah, that seems pretty good. Put one here. Can't put one there. But we can kind of space them out like so. There would be one here if this wasn't the entrance to a ride. Yeah, that's looking good. Okay, fantastic. So the park is coming along. Still has a long way to go. We could open it up and maybe succeed in our goals, but there's still a lot more that I want to do with this park. And we still have a whole lot more money to spend. So I think I'm going to call this first episode right here. I hope you got at least a little bit of a taste of what this game can do and the possibilities available. We'll get into it a lot more in future episodes. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Links in the description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, my friends, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.